Inscription number 60. Sangoli Plates of Hari-varman. Regnal year 8. The inscription was issued from Vaijayanti and records the grant of village Tedava to 23 Brahmas of 8 different gotras, all well versed in the Atharva Veda, by the Kadamba king Hari-varman, on the Ama-vasya in the month of Asvina during his 8th regnal year. Some of the gotra names of the Brahmas are Kaima-bala, Kalasa, Sravistha, Valandatta Cauliya. Hari-varman founded Maukhari dynasty and was the first ruler to be named in the known Maukhari records. He was succeeded by his son Aditya-varman. Consequent to the fall of Gupta Empire, he occupied Kannauj and bore the title of Maha-raja. His fame had stretched out all over the world and was compared with Lord Chakra-dhara in employing his sovereignty for regulating different castes as well as religious activities of his empire. Provenance, Sangoli on the river Mala-prabha, Samp-gaum taluk, Belgaum district, Karnataka. Script, Southern Brahmi closely resembling the script of the other Kadamba grants. Language, Sanskrit. English translation of the inscription. Success. Victorious is Sambhu, Lord of all the worlds, with his crown of matted hair permanently adorned the young moon and who has neither beginning nor end. In the victorious city of Vaijayanti of the family of the Kadambas, who were anointed as a result of meditation upon the Lord Kartikeya and the group of his 6 mothers who belong to the Manavya lineage and are descendants of Hariti, who were regular in study and discussion of the sacred texts, who are the seat I base of wealth, and who are famed to have stored an immense pile of religious merit through the succession of many previous births, the illustrious Hari-varman, who is Lord Dharma incarnate as it were, whose spotless fame has risen in all the various quarters, who is initiated into the vow of protecting the subjects, whose body has been sanctified by means of learning and modesty, who is intent on the service of the Brahmaṇas, and who is a great devotee of Maheswar. In the 8th year of his flourishing reign, on the new moon day of Asvina on the autumnal equinox gave for the prosperity of his dynasty, the village Tedava, with all its 18 divisions, along with Dakshina with libation of water to Siva-sarman, Prajapati-sarman, Dhatri-sarman, Nandi-sarman and Dharma-sarman, all of the Kaima-bala gotra, Vaikuntha-sarman, Vasu-sarman, Naga-sarman, Mandana-sarman, all of the Kalasa gotra, Vishnu-sarman, Prajapati-sarman and Pitri-sarman of the Garga gotra, Kumara-sarman, Vashtri-sarman, Skanda-sarman and Varuna-sarman of the Kotsa gotra, Yassa-sarman, Aya-sarman, Pasupati-sarman and Mitra-sarman of the Sravistha gotra, Vana-sarman of Cauliya gotra, Prajapati-sarman of Valandatta gotra, and Kumara-sarman of Kashyapa gotra, the Brahmaṇas, who are the masters of the Atharva Veda and who are devoted to their religious duties and rites. He who revokes this grant shall be guilty of 5 deadly sins. And he who protects will share the fruit arising from the religious merit of this donation. And it has been said, here follow 2 of the traditional imprecatory verses. May there be success. Obeisance to the Trinity of Gods, Vishnu, Siva and Brahma. May there be well-being of the Vishupa in Ashwin would be an autumnal equinox, which occurred in the years 507, 526 and 545 AD in the first half of the 6th century AD when Hari-varman, perhaps the last Kadamba ruler, can be placed, since they were ousted by the Chalukyas before 570 AD if we accept Hari-varman as the last or last but one Kadamba ruler. Before the advent of the Chalukyas about 570 AD, the year 545 AD will have to be accepted as the likely year of this record.